Project Self-Investment, and I help women over 40 create 5 sustainable habits to live healthier and to conquer menopause, as I did. And I know you've had some health challenges, and I see you standing here, 81, vibrant, and looking amazing. Yes. And you once called my husband on my cell phone to talk to him to inspire him. So I just want to know what, as you going through your health challenges and rebuilding your health and coming here so vibrant, what are some of the things that you did to stay positive and motivated?
I'm so glad you asked that question. I received from Cancer Centers of America, which is now called City of Hope, 39-year 4th stage cancer conqueror. Yeah. And so, and the CEO asked me, what did I do? For those of you, if you know someone that's dealing with the challenge of cancer, email me and I'll send you a video absolutely free. Because when I was first diagnosed, I had to train someone how to conduct themselves before the camera. And I went in the studio and I said, let me give you an example. And so when I started talking, the guy who owned the studio told me to keep on talking. And I was giving him examples saying, you are more powerful than cancer. Unbeknownst to me, his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer and was terminal. And that was over 30 years ago, and she's still here.
Come on!
And
Come
so,
on now.
People who watch this, they're going to be encouraged. There's a lot of laughter in there. I went through a lot of stuff. I remember I was at this church in Detroit, and people going up to be prayed for. They said this lady was a healer. So when you get diagnosed with stuff, you call on Jesus, Yahweh, Allah, Melchizedek. And so this lady, she was touching people, and people were fainting and saying they were healed. And so one guy went up there and said, what's your problem? And he said, well, you know, I have this pain in my shoulder. She said, which shoulder? She said, the left one. And she touched him and said, he was healed. And he said, I feel good. So I moved his shoulder. So I got in line, you know. And so I had 238 radiation seed implants. I refused to have the radical prostatectomy. And so when I came up there, the lady said, what's your problem? I said, just touch me on the head and just pray for me. She said, no, I need direct contact. I said, I have prostate cancer. She said, touch him, Jesus, touch him. So it's mindset. I had to change my eating habits, and this is very important, your relationships. A lot of people have cancer not because of what they eat, but because of what's eating them. I'm telling you. And so I'll share some information on that. Just email me, okay? All right. Anybody you know that's dealing with it, they're going to get a lot of value. It's different when someone who's dealt with it communicate with them. Someone else?